Hello, everyone. This is the Ohio woman that I mentioned previously when I was talking about the Department of Public Safety in Ohio. So, this lady lost her arm in a 15-minute dog attack. So, I got a couple vocabulary words to help us move through this story. First is Stockholm Syndrome. Okay, Stockholm Syndrome is a coping mechanism to a captive or abusive person. People develop positive feelings towards their captors or abusers. Another vocabulary word to help us understand this: torture, the infliction of severe physical or mental pain or suffering for a purpose, such as extracting information, coercing a confession, or inflicting punishment, normally committed by a public official or other existing comparable power and authority. And then let's look at one more vocabulary word: a hero. A hero is someone that is brave or achieved something great. So there's a lot more to being a hero, but basically you're sacrificing something. You're doing something you don't normally do, and you're really having to earn the admiration by being brave. So in this video, they're going to say that the firefighters and the responders to this dog attack were brave, and I say that they're not brave. I say that they're not brave at all. The only person that is brave here is her. She's the one that had to suffer. She's the one that was tricked into babysitting dogs. She's the one that gave up all of the blood. She's the one that gave up her arm. She's the one that now has to go as a mother, a one-armed mother, and do her job. She's the only one that's brave. These EMS people in Ohio, they know. They know that your state is full of dog attacks. They know what they're getting into. If I sell you a car that has bad brakes and then it goes and crashes and then I come and save you, am I a hero, or did I just set myself up to be a hero? By and large, Ohio and all of these public safety departments, they're selling you a piece of junk car that's going to blow up and crash, and then they're going to come in and save you and call themselves a hero. By and large, Ohio is bringing more and more and more of these dogs into the state, yet they're refusing to educate their citizens about the dangers of these dogs, and that's why this happens to women like this. So, no, you're not brave at all. I'm sorry. I'm glad that we have acute care to come in and save these people, but this is not a story of bravery by any of the Ohio officials. The only bravery award should go to the woman.
Feeling calm. I know I was screaming. I was trying to get someone's attention so they would hear me.
Fighting for her life for more than 15 minutes.
I did know about halfway through I would be losing my arm, so I think I came to terms with that right.
So that's the torture part of it. 15 minutes of having her arm shredded.
Right then and there.
And you notice what she's going to start saying is, this is where the Stockholm Syndrome comes in. Well, I knew I was losing my arm and bleeding to death, but I just knew everything was super duper great.
Nose also, requiring 9 surgeries so far.
But I felt very calm throughout it, and I truly believe it was just by the grace of God. He just gave me a very strong sense of peace, knowing that I wasn't going to die.
That's starting to get into the Stockholm Syndrome kind of stuff here.
Bringing Lisa Rowe to tears Wednesday because of how she survived.
I think much longer I would lay there bleeding out, and I probably wouldn't have made it.
While dog sitting last year, the animal suddenly attacked.
The animal?
A neighbor hearing the screams called 911.
Okay, a neighbor hearing the screams called 911. I got another little point I want to tell you about this. So, Ohio Work Safety Resources, Worker Safety tab. You need the tools necessary to be safe on the job. Now, I realize dog sitting isn't an official job, but what kind of tools do you need to stay safe around a dog? What do you need? You need to have a neighbor that's listening to you pretty much 24/7 to see if you scream. You're going to need a firearm or an extremely heavy-duty cattle prod or several stun guns. Okay, because knives and sticks and throwing water doesn't get these dogs off of you. So, where are the work safety resources for women that are taking care of these dogs? If you really were a hero, you would give some resources to these women. Where are the feminists? Where are the people that are taking care of single mothers? When it comes to dog attacks, you guys are just turning a blind eye to all this stuff.
efforts made that night.
Medina Township police and paramedics breaking through the door, getting the dog off of Lisa, then quickly applying a tourniquet and other measures.
So that's another tool you need to have if you're gonna babysit a dog. You need to be able to break a door down, and you need to have a tourniquet.
A lot of it is, pretty automatic. Like,
Got you there, buddy. Automatic. This is what I'm talking about. He says it's automatic. I'll bet you he or many of his other paramedic and police officers have responded to dozens, if not hundreds, of these nasty, blood-shedding near dog attacks. So this is back to my point. These people aren't heroes. If you were a hero, you would go and report this story that happened right now, and you would tell all these people that are dog sitting about what happened. Now, let me just back the video up a little bit here. How many people do you think were involved in getting all of these tubes and bandages and life-saving high-tech equipment hooked to this woman? Probably 10 or 20 people were involved in this, because there's also going to be the intake specialist, the billing specialist. There's going to be the people that have to come in and clean up all these bloody bandages. How come none of those people are out there on their Facebook page, out there on the Ohio Women's Safety organizations telling this story? Where are they at? They're nowhere to be found. So if you really want to be a hero, then you should give this woman a platform. And so many people here have the opportunity to give this woman a platform and to talk about what really happened. The dog is what happened to this woman, but they refuse to.
It kind of unfolded very rapidly.
Including having to put the dog down.
And with what the situation led, we really had no other choice.
Lisa.
No kidding, dude. Isn't it crazy how nonchalantly they talk about putting the dog down? Like, oh, you had no choice. Like, dude, the dog was chewing that woman's arm off for 15 minutes. Duh.
Was rushed here to the Cleveland Clinic in Medina, where the critical care transport team was waiting, and immediately flew her to Akron General.
Okay, another team of people that are witnessing this. Where are all these people that are doing this? This is like dozens of people. First you got the paramedics and the cops, then you got the transport team, the ambulance drivers. How come none of these people go and talk about what's going on? Hey, I've transported a dozen people because they've been amputated. Where are these people?
Seamless team effort, they say, to save her life.
It's such
a team effort. How about a team effort just to get out there and talk about all the dogs that are being brought into your state? From the Caribbean, from Texas, from Colorado. All the dogs that are causing these problems, you're not going to say one word about it. But you're going to torture your women, torture them, so that you can make yourself look good. You guys see what I'm getting at here? Now remember, the purpose of torture, one of the purposes is confession. And it also makes the victims want to lie. So on a grand scale over there in Ohio, you guys are torturing your women and forcing them to lie. You torture them with dogs, allowing dogs to chew their arms off, and then you put them up in front of the camera and you force them to lie to make you look good. We're going to make you call us a hero. We're going to make you call us a hero. All of our fire department people, we're going to make you call them heroes. Oh, you don't have a reason to do that? Well, we're going to put you with a dog and let that dog chew you all to hell. Then we're going to come in and save you, and you're going to have no freaking choice. Yes, this is torture. This is state-mandated, state-funded torture. Dog culture is torture of your citizens. Bring in these torturous dogs. Ohio Rescue takes dogs from Colorado. Why the hell do Ohio citizens have to pay for other states' problems? I have no idea. So this whole operation right here, taxpayer funded, they get tax-free donations. They put these dogs into homes, and statistically, one of these dogs or one of their offspring is going to kill or maim a kid or a dad or a mom. And that's torture. And then they're going to have to go up in front of the camera and proclaim that the local authorities are the best people ever because they saved them from a dog attack. You're just torturing people with dogs and forcing them to be your spokesperson and call you a hero. You're not a hero. Filling your state with these dogs, you're not a hero. That woman is the hero because she's helping you propagate all this dog stuff.
an inspiration to at least us.
And once released from the hospital, she couldn't wait to meet them.
I wanted to hear what they went through from their perspective and just thank them.
What she wants to hear what they went through? Excuse me, you lost your arm. These guys, this is like a group of 12 guys plus police officers with firearms. What they went through, they didn't go through anything. They just did their job. This is what they're paid to do. When this guy, when these guys signed up for this, they knew what they were getting into. So this again is this Stockholm Syndrome. She's going to the fire department. Oh my God, these guys went through so much. This team of big, strong men, they're so brave for getting that dog off of me. Excuse me, you're the one that suffered through this whole giant dog attack.
I'm alive and I'm here because of them.
Especially these men and women.
Whatever, dude. I'm so glad that these guys saved her life, without a doubt. But these are not heroes. These guys did their job. And for her to show up at that freaking place and act like they went through so much. No, those EMS people should be talking about how much that woman went through at the hands of dogs. Notice right here, 12 first responders. So, where are these first responders to talk about that woman? Shouldn't they be talking about what she went through? She didn't sign up to be killed and maimed almost by a dog. She didn't sign up for that. She's the one that had to go through that for the sake of you guys. She's actually giving you hero status that belongs to her. The prestigious Ohio Star of Life Award. So you see what's going on? We're going to torture you by filling your state with dogs so that we can give ourselves a freaking award when we save you from those dogs. It's just like my example about selling somebody a car that's going to break down that has no brakes. Then the car breaks, and then you sweep in and fix the car and bandage the person up, and look at me, I'm a mechanical hero. Wow. We do get one spark of truth, though, in this whole little thing. Watch this.
The award is actually Lisa. She is an inspiration to us all.
I was amazed by Lisa's, how she stayed, even that night, she was pretty positive about the whole thing.
And she still is.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome. So, no mention about the dangers of dogs through this whole video. Just a bunch of self-celebration, self-patting each other on the back for saving this woman's life, yet refusing to do anything about dogs.
Future, just with an even larger circle of friends.
Whoa, 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 a larger circle of friends? We're told that dogs are best friends and dogs are better than humans. Looks like that's a fact check false on that.
It's impacted my life significantly. But it's all about how you deal with things and how you want to come out of it. Chosen to try.
How you deal with things and how you want to come out of it? Well, that would have been a great motto the day you chose to go babysit those dogs. It would have saved you an arm.
To be as positive as possible, work through the hard times, and rely on my support system. I'm just very grateful to be able to share my experience with others.
Where's the neighbor that called 911? If it wasn't for her, the lady would have bled out. So there is the story of the lady that had her arm removed by a dog in Ohio. Hope you like it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.